Hi, my name's Neve Francis. I'm an improviser from Liverpool, currently living in Madrid, but you can usually find me in Newcastle upon Tyne, performing with The Hang at Let Us Make It Up to You. And today I'm going to go through some tips, tricks and exercises that I've learned whilst improvising online. I love improvising online. I think it's brought with us so many opportunities to discover new groups and formats and take classes and workshops from teachers and groups that we would never have the opportunity to do so before for not living in the same city or country or even continent as them. And I think it's made the improv community so much more of a global community where people from all over the world get to know each other. As The Hang, we've been improvising every week or every other week since the beginning of lockdown back in March, performing either Sydney Bingham is Dead, our improvised murder mystery, or The Hang, which is a UCB style long form. I've learned quite a lot whilst doing improv online since we started doing it, so I'd like to share with you a few tips and tricks. Firstly, for me, I enjoy improvising on my feet, even if it isn't an online medium, because for me it gives me so much more freedom to be able to run all the way back here if I wanted to, or come all the way up close, and I feel more inclined to do more physical things in the scenes, and I think that always adds something to a scene and helps you build your scene partner rather than two people sat talking like this, which can be great, but I think it just makes every scene feel a little bit different if you're able to use all the space that you have. Spacing and angles is extremely important in online improv because you've only got so much space to use, and I think you should take advantage of the fact that in real life you wouldn't be able to just show this amount of your body or all the way back here. You can show it all no matter where you are in a real life show. Generally you've got your entire body on show unless you're hiding below the stage or something like that. So I think it's a great opportunity to play with angles and to play with depth and spacing, and also it keeps the audience interested because say if you're live streaming to YouTube or to Twitch or wherever you may live stream your shows, if someone clicks on and goes, oh, what's this? And they just see two people start like this, they might go, I don't know, and just click off. Whereas if they see someone against the wall like this and another person like this, they might be more inclined to stay and be like, what is going on? I want to see what these guys are doing. So one of my favorite online exercises for this is something that we do a lot as a warm-up. And I first did this in Meng Wang's workshop a couple of months back. And this is where two improvisers turn off their cameras. They choose a position within their space, whether it's, over here, all the way up close here. There's so many possibilities depending on your space. And then they turn on the cameras at the same time and they just start a scene. And I think it's a great way of starting with two polar opposites, because I think often in improv we immediately want to converge, which can be great because, in partly that is what we're trying to do. We're trying to converge, we're trying to get on the same page so we can build a scene with our partner. But I think there's something so fun with having two polar opposite looking people on stage in different positions and trying to figure out why these two characters would be together and why would they be in the same room and what could link someone who might be like this against a wall and someone who might be up close like this. Like, what is the story here? It immediately adds something and it immediately gives you something to work with as a foundation. The next thing I'm going to talk about is characters and characterization online. Now, as The Hang, we've discovered that for us, we think that building big characters is always the best for an online medium, as opposed to smaller, quieter, more almost normal characters. Like, often the best ones that work for us are big, crazy, kooky characters who you would just never see in real life maybe. And it's so much fun to play for one, but equally it gives something quite visual, it gives something really fun to play with, and it's great for the audience and for the improviser. As I touched on before, you've only got limited space, so try and make your characters memorable. For us in Sydney Bingham is Dead, we often multi-role and we can play up to 3 or 4 characters. So having something physical and something vocal that distinguishes each character is really, really helpful. So you don't want all your characters to just be quite similar to you like this, Maybe you can have one like that, that's absolutely fine. But if you're multi-role, and especially you want to have something that distinguishes them, whether it's something like it may be an old person with a walking stick, or it might be someone who's really short or someone who's really tall and they don't even fit in the frame. There's so many options, and I think you should always utilize what you've got. So the next exercise I want to talk about is called name, adjective, occupation. And I first learned this with Emma Baird at Liverpool Comedy Improv. Now this is where you can either do this as a monologue or you can do this with two people. I'm just going to do it as a monologue now because, as you can see, I have no one around me. So basically, from the audience or from whoever is around you, you can get a name, an adjective, and occupation. So for example, Sarah, the crazy cleaner, or Jared, the distraught archaeologist. You know, there's just anything, and it immediately gives you who you are, and what you're like. And it gives you something to either go into a scene with and to build from there, or even just to come in with almost nothing and just play from there, and it gives you some sort of characterization off the bat really quickly. So for example, I'm just going to do a quick 10-20 second monologue as Betty, the distraught gardener, for example. I feel so bad when I take the rose and I have to cut off its thorns, you know, it's just, oh gosh. I feel like the rose is losing part of itself, but nobody likes the thorns. Why does nobody like the thorns? It's a part of the plant, you know. Imagine if someone came in and chopped your ears off, you know, that's like the thorns of the rose. It's awful. Oh no, Meredith is coming. I need to finish cutting the roses. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So that was just a very quick monologue as a distraught gardener. You know, I think it's a great way to immediately get into the scene without worrying about having to think about who am I, what am I, who am I to this person. You can immediately have something to cling on to and build from there with your scene partners. We found that at the hang, for us, monologues work really, really well because it almost focuses on one person, which is quite helpful in an online medium to sort of grab attention, so there's not too much going on for audiences to watch. And equally, it can add really well to any sort of narrative story, any sort of narrative long form, like Sydney Bingham is Dead for us, our murder mystery, or even just to play a character and to get deeper inside the head of a certain character, whether it be a person, an animal, or even a lament of an inanimate object. There's so many options. An exercise that I've created for this is almost a take on Drunk Uncle, if you've played that short form game before, where you have 2 or 3 people who start in a scene and they're maybe at a party or at some sort of gathering and they're describing this person like, oh, isn't Uncle Steve the worst? Yeah, he walks through the door backwards and he always speaks in iambic pentameter. Oh yeah, and he blinks on every other word, and when he says an S, he slaps his knee. You know, you create this crazy, crazy character, and then another improviser obviously comes in and completely embodies everything that the other improvisers have said, and it's a great scene. It's a very funny exercise. Now, I've created a monologue version of this. You can obviously play normal Drunk Uncle, but I think that doing it as a one-prov can be quite fun, where you almost monologue about this person, whether you're describing them or maybe they're coming towards you, and then you can take a second and become that character. So for example, I'm just going to do a little monologue and then embody the character slightly. And this is one prov Drunk Uncle, if you like. The other day I saw Bernie. She's not doing any better. She still always hops on one foot. Her other foot's absolutely fine. She just prefers it. She says that it helps her burn more calories. I guess she's crazy about fitness, you know. She goes to the gym 4 times a day and she only eats things that are green on Mondays and blue on Wednesdays and then grey on Thursdays. I don't even know how many grey foods there are. She also coordinates her outfits and always makes sure you know that she's coordinating her outfit to a food day. And the craziness when she realises she's accidentally put on the wrong colour of clothing or eaten the wrong colour of food. It's insane. And you know, she talks with a very strong Australian accent, even though she's from the UK. I don't get it. Good day, everybody. All right. You see, today is White Monday, and on White Monday, we wear white, we eat white, and we drink white. Now, I'm gonna go through my clothing with you. As you can see, I've got this white t-shirt, I've got some white pants, I've got some white socks, and my shoes are... Oh my god. Oh my god. My shoes are off-white. What am I supposed to do? I can't go back home and change now. I just got to roll with it for the whole day. Oh god. Oh god, let me see if I've got any spare shoes with me. I've got a blue one for Blue Thursday. I've got a purple one for Purple Friday. I've got an orange one for a leap year. I don't have any white shoes with me. Oh my god, I can't go to the gym now with off-white shoes. Everybody will know. Oh god, I have to do a home workout. Oh, where's my weights? My weights. Oh god, they're green. Oh god, what am I gonna do? You know, actually, this isn't too bad. Green weights. Does this mean I don't have to coordinate everything on my person and in my person every day? I've been living like this for 35 years of my life. I don't know any different, but the green weights feel good. And there we go. That was a monologue from one prov drunk uncle on a crazy lady who coordinates all of her outfits and all of her food and also likes going to the gym a lot. So that is all the exercises and all of the tips and tricks I'm going to share with you guys today. But I have one little cheeky acronym to help you remember things. So just remember SACO. S for spacing, A for angles, C for characters, and O for on your feet. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you guys tune in for more of these workshops. I think they're a great idea and I've been enjoying them all. And yeah, hopefully see you guys soon. Check us out at Let Us Make It Up to You, and also at The Hang, as in hanging out. And I hope you guys come hang with us soon. Bye.